Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. It's March 19th, and this video is going to be about Worksheet 1B. As you can see on the new post, which I'm about to post here, I have updated the requirements for this week to 2 things. I started with more, but seeing as we're all adjusting to this, I would like you to just get these 2 things done. So, Worksheet 1A and Worksheet 1B. Worksheet 1A due by end of the day today for a HOW of 3, and Worksheet 1B due by the end of the day tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to take you through how to get there. Remember, if you haven't watched this intro video yet, please do that. It explains where to find everything as we're working on launching remote learning. So clicking on the Unit 6 student folder, I'm going to go into the lessons document, and I'm going to try to keep this the same the whole time we're away from each other and learning online. So going into learning notes. Many of you have already found this. That's awesome. So again, I already did a video on Worksheet 1A. It's attached to your Google Classroom post for today, but I'm going to talk about Worksheet 1B because that is what you should be working on to turn in by tomorrow, Friday, on Google Classroom. Okay, so the whole goal with Worksheet 1B is to learn how to name ionic compounds. So here it is. It's a PDF, which means it cannot be edited. So you will need to do this work on a separate piece of paper or find a creative way to do it digitally. I've been talking to different people about how to do this stuff when you don't have the paper printout, and it's challenging. So if you have any ideas, feel free to share with me. Alice reached out and said you could use Google Drawings on the previous one. There's a couple of different ways, but for now we're just trying to do the work. So if it's easiest for you, go ahead and just write the answers to these questions on a separate piece of paper, and then you can turn that in by taking a picture and attaching it to the Google Classroom post. Okay, or the Google Classroom assignment. So naming ionic compounds. The learning target, what you're going to want to do first before even going to the work, is reading the learning target. I can name an ionic compound from its formula. The goals is a really important section because it explains what's required and what's extension. So everyone needs to do the first 4 pages of 1B. So that's these first 4 pages. Remember, these are meant to be done in group. So if you want to call a friend and work through it together, by all means, I encourage you to do that. Okay, and then finally here, the how-to section of the notes is going to help you with some things that I would share, for example, in our lessons in class before you started the worksheet or the activity. Okay, so talking about ions, what they are, what's a cation, what's an anion, some examples. And then for Worksheet 1BB, it's going to talk to you about polyatomic ions, which are explained here. Okay, so please, please, please read all of the notes here in this document before you start doing the activity. That should be helpful. All right, I'm going to post another video today about ways you can ask for help. And so you can keep an eye out for that as well. So again, this Worksheet 1B due tomorrow, Friday by midnight on Google Classroom under classwork, under an assignment, which I haven't made yet, but we'll say Worksheet 1B. Okay. Again, in order to turn it in, you need to take a picture with your phone and or share it digitally there. So just let me know if you have any questions on how to turn it in, but I do need you to turn it in digitally. All right. That's all for now. Talk to you guys soon.